Test.
We were at the regular spot. We were at the water. Usually I carry water in the trunk, but
Test. Test. Yeah.
Hello. Mic check.
Yeah. This is just to drop the music down so they can hear it. Yeah, that's right. I wish I would have did that last episode because we be talking and then it'd be like, yo, this sounds better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Like if you want to say something real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, if you want to talk for a minute, but
Yeah. Because I was doing some edits on the video and I was like, damn, we talking over. Yeah, like on the main joint. Yeah, but it's cool though. I mean, you don't got to do nothing right now.
This one, yeah, fast. I'm a big using that a lot. And this your favorite. This is mine. Okay.
Who that be? Enemy wanna see the death of me.
Look how dark it gets when the mark for different.
But how many years? Let me go back.
They good means rewind, the gunshot means forward.
What?
All up, pull up. Check
I would be going through these, but he loves this air horn thing. And I'm gonna be, hold on. It's right here. I can change your voice. No, you speak. I did not do that. Did I do that?
Yeah, we back.
How did I do that? Touching shit. Always touching shit.
Alright. I'm ready when y'all are. Woo-wee. You good?
How's my hair look? I can't see myself on the camera because we're not going live.
It looks good. Y'all let me know when y'all ready for us to go.
That's my camera.
Talk to everybody real quick.
Check. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
It's better.
Much better. I don't have to do all out here.
You ready? 5, 4. Yo. We are back for another really dope episode right here at the Producers Lounge.
The Producer Lounge.
You know what I mean? This is the new entry into our podcast series that we have been curating. I mean, we had them back a few, a year ago or so. We stopped it, but now we bringing it back. We being more consistent with it.
Actually, you know what this Thursday is?
What is it?
It's the anniversary to when we had the all-female cast. We did that for Valentine's
Is
Day.
that? Yeah, that
it was
was
on the 13th
it was
last year.
You're right.
So Thursday is the 12th this year.
Oh
but,
man, we should have brought that one back.
I mean, hello, but so much is going. We're doing so much still.
We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot.
We could do it for we did Valentine's Day. We could do it for like Mother's Day.
We can figure it.
How
Yeah,
about
we're
that?
gonna figure that out. We're
How
gonna
about
figure
those
that out.
apples?
We're gonna figure that out because we need to run that. We need to run that back. But
Right.
today,
It was pretty dope.
today we have a really dope producer who pulled up all the way from North Carolina. What part of North Carolina?
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh.
Shout out. What do they call it? The
Triangle.
Triangle.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Triangle. Shout out to Raleigh, North Carolina. We have one of NC's finest. One of NC's finest in the building.
Yeah.
My dog Mosaic. Mosaic. Shout out to you. Welcome to the Producers Lounge, brother.
Thank y'all for having me, for real. I
Hey,
appreciate
man.
it.
We are glad to have you, and we're always looking forward to having some good producer talk. You know what I'm saying? Some good producer talk. So please, let's just start this off. Let's just go ahead and get right into the questions. You know what I'm saying? So please, who is Mosaic? Give us a background. Where you from? How long you been doing this? All that good stuff.
So, Mozaik, my mama called me Sean.
Mama call me Sean.
Thank you for telling me that.
There you go. And honestly, I started off very, very, very late. Not late. No, it's never too late.
Never.
So I started producing when I was about, let's say, like 20, whatever.
Okay.
Like 2004 or so.
Okay.
And on and off, back and forth. Went through all the DAWs. Went through FL Studio. Went through Reason. Went through Ableton. All of them. But I love Logic.
Yes.
So
Logic. I'm a Logic guy.
Yes.
Love that. Shout out to Logic. Give us a sponsorship.
Hey. Originally from Jersey, so like we're real close to New York. So definitely 90s like New York hip hop, just
Okay.
boom bap. That's my style. I'm very laid back, very like jazzy. But yeah, I'm not too much of a complicated guy. Like I'm very basic, to be honest with you. But I love music to the death.
Yeah.
And, I've been collecting music since I was 7. Been DJing since I was 14.
Wow.
So yeah, I started DJing at 14. My brother hooked me up with his turntables, some house records, and I just went in. And then,
So this is almost like a natural progression for
Yes.
you.
oh
Like,
yeah. So a lot of my production is kind of like based around remixes.
Okay.
And that's because I'm used to remixes. And
Right,
just
right.
Taking acapellas and throwing them on somebody else's beat. But then when I started making my own beats, it was like, oh, you know what? Let me rock this. And then it kind of happened. It moved along as I was going in and out of music. But for the past couple of years, I've been stuck. So I'm hopefully making this a thing.
Okay. And so you said you started producing when you were 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was 2000, because we were talking earlier. And
2005.
And just so y'all know, I try not to talk to the guests too much before the interview starts because I want all the conversation to be caught on camera.
Right.
So we both are the same age, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess all three of us are she's 29.
Yes,
she's 29.
exactly. What are you talking about?
She's forever 29.
And break that down, I'm 11. So
Yeah, she's
Facts,
that's how
I'm a
she
kid
goes.
at heart.
That's how she goes.
You ain't
So-
gonna age me.
So when you got what was the transition? Because like you said, you tried out a lot of different DAWs. Eventually, you ended up at Logic. What were some of the DAWs that you tested out that led you to Logic?
So going back to a conversation earlier, I started like with Magic's Music Maker at CompUSA, $20.
Yeah.
And it was so bad, and like you literally just had to cut like tracks and just throw them on there. There was no MIDI control. It was just
right.
And I thought I was the shit doing it. Oh, okay.
You good.
Yes.
Hey, of course.
Yes.
Hey,
I thought I was.
it's going on your page. So
hey,
yeah, be you. Be your authentic
Yes.
self.
I'll be cussing, but but yeah, like after that, my boy Said put me on the FL Studio.
Shout out to Said.
Shout out to Said Hughes.
Said Hughes. Shout out to Said Hughes 757.
Yeah, and we like that was way of life for a minute, and then I got into Reason. I was working at Sam Ash.
Okay.
And,
I remember
that's a good job to
That's
have.
the throwback.
Don't tell nobody. We probably copy something. But I got Reason. I think it was like Reason. I think it was Reason 3. And then yeah, like that kind of transfer. Like every time I picked a new DAW, I kind of leveled up a little bit.
Right.
I landed at Logic. I got my first Mac, and then I just started producing in Logic. It was kind of a like hard learning curve a little bit.
Yeah.
But I would use Machine inside of it.
Okay.
And honestly, I just kind of ditched Machine and just started using all plugins inside of
Yeah, you sound like me, man. I love it. Cause see, that was kind of like my progression. So I started out, like I was telling you, with I went to Babbage's. If anybody remember Babbage's, I think it was at Chesterfield Town Center. Babbage's at Chesterfield Town Center. Went in there, top shelf, because they had it like the liquor store. So the really good stuff was at the top. The Pro Tools, and then right below that was Acid. 1.0, I think it was at the time, and then right below that was this software called Hip Hop EJ, and that joint was, like you said, your first DAW was terrible. It was terrible, but it showed me like the fundamentals, so to speak. And then I went from Hip Hop EJ to Acid. I went from Acid 2.0 to 4.0, then to Cubase. I was in Cubase for a long time.
Meanwhile, they're talking Chinese to me.
Yeah. But see, that's good though, because see, you ask questions about that. And then I went from Cubase to Logic. Yeah, Cubase to Logic. Yeah. So yeah, Logic is, to me, I feel like Logic or Apple should give us a sponsorship, because you know we rock with y'all.
You've invested in your products like
big time.
At this point, we have a part of your stock. I mean,
big time.
You know, we
I got Apple stock too, so I'm a supporter down to
exactly.
Since like the third iPhone, I've been an iPhone.
It's
I've been an Apple guy.
Apple
since the third generation. That was me too.
That was the big one.
That was like 2000. That was like 2007,
right? Around that time.
Well, I got it like 2009. I got it too. I was late, you know.
It was that
I got a
3S.
14. I don't got to keep up with the phone. I think that's ridiculous, but we're not gonna go there.
I keep up
Just
with them.
update it and keep it maintained
Every other year.
and it will last you.
I do every other year.
Well, this is the 14. I got this in 2022, so
Okay, that's fair.
I am happy with it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I mean, come on. Like,
I'm rocking the
bad.
13 and it's yelling at me, so I don't know when. I gotta make that change soon.
So so let's think about this, right? So you say you were a DJ starting at 14.
I was gonna ask you
Yeah, because
that.
you're a DJ. Go ahead.
So, well, thank you.
Go
Thank
ahead. I'm
you.
sorry. I'm
Hello.
excited because I'm like, yo, I want to see how this transition works. Go ahead, Ken.
No, this is the question I want to ask you both, right?
Okay.
And then we can go
Okay.
into it.
Okay.
But do you feel that DJs are producers too?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
How are
Yes.
DJs produced? Because I was called a producer, and I'm like, what? No, I'm not.
Well,
No, I'm not. But
I'll let him answer that. I'll let you answer that.
I know it gets muddy. I feel like people, even with beat makers, they say, "Are you a producer if you're a beat maker?" And that's kind of a dumb question, because yes, you're producing music. No matter what, you're
Yes.
producing the music.
Yes.
If you're a DJ, you have to curate a catalog, and you have to actually know the music in order to make it sound good, or you're gonna be trash. So I mean, yeah, I feel like if somebody can sit in a room and say add a crash to that track, and they could be like the executive producer. You know, like you are putting your own spin on the music that you're playing. So.
Right.
oh, so
Right.
okay.
I think producing, I almost feel like sometimes it comes across as like a gatekeeping term.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh no, you're not a producer, you just a beat maker. And I'm just like, oh, you're not a producer, you just a DJ. And it's just like, nah, because what you ultimately, for a beat maker and a DJ, they create vibes, they create energy that ultimately inspires somebody to do something, to produce more, to create more music. So
or to dance.
or to dance, you know, or just, I mean, DJs inspire. I mean, because I go to the club and I might hear a record in the club that I'm like, oh shit, I like how that record sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Or if you go to
or you create a
YouTube,
vibe. Yeah.
if you go to YouTube while you're at home and you throw something on, you know, whatever genre you want.
Yep.
These are DJs that are spinning,
Yeah,
you
yo.
know, basically. So I guess.
I think the idea of
You're a producer.
yeah,
I am.
to answer that.
But a curator. A curator.
Yeah, you're
right?
a curator. Yeah. I mean,
But a producer too. Like it's like
but I feel like those lanes are they kind of intertwine somewhere, right? Because even when you think about like, like you said, doing remixes, right? You take an acapella and you place it over an obscure beat that probably you wouldn't, mash together like that.
And create
you know
a
what I mean?
mashup.
That still takes, some ingenuity right there, right?
Absolutely.
Like to be able to, your mind thought to put these together. That's no different than taking a sample and putting it together with this drum break, or taking a sample and putting it together with this particular bass line or chop or whatever, vocal sample, whatever the case may be. You're still creating the whole vibe that never existed, prior to. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I feel like, they're synonymous as far as like, producer DJ or beatmaker DJ. I don't really like to get into that whole producer beatmaker conversation.
Do you think that the term selector, like,
Pull up, select that.
like you think it like devalues it or changes it in any way?
No, not at all.
Like, what's the difference between a DJ and a selector then?
I feel like at the end of the day, all of these hats need to be worn. It needs to be, everybody needs help from everybody. I mean, the producer is going to produce the music. After it's mixed and mastered, it needs to be played by a DJ to be cut. To be released and pushed out.
Right.
Like, there needs to be. There's always a collaborative effort, even if you don't want to, admit it.
So,
and can you give me Cam? Can you give me the definition of a selector?
okay, a selector knows what to play and when to play it.
Okay.
And how to play it.
Okay.
So a curator.
A curator.
Right.
Yeah. Tastemaker. Like you have to have good taste in order to be a good
DJ.
selector.
A selector, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like a DJ knows how to like do the same things, but DJs normally just play for, the crowd. You got to read the crowd. Selectors do too, but a selector is like, I know it's hot. I know what y'all need. I'm playing this regardless.
So does a selector do the same like scratching DJ? Is that where the separation occurs between selector and DJ?
when I think about it, when you look at like say like in the 80s when scratching and using two turntables and having that DJ setup was a big, was the new big thing. I feel like the selector was, side by side. That's my partner. He's going to make sure he hands me off the record that's going to pop off next.
Right.
And then that's we feed off each other's energy. It's almost like an MC.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, the selector probably can be the MC too because they know the vibe.
Right.
And then if you have the voice, it's a performance.
Right.
Being an MC is a performance.
Very
So
much so.
yeah, and I feel like
When I used to DJ, I got so focused on the music and how the mix is going to be, how the transitions are going to be, but I wasn't really focused on the crowd. And like I can focus on like what they respond to, but having that MC, having the selector there to kind of just kind of move you in a direction because your head is in there. Now I had to learn because I like to go dolo sometimes, so I had to learn how to pick my music. I had to learn how to talk to the crowd and learn how to DJ all at the same time. And it's it's something you should know. You should know how to talk to your crowd. I mean, if you're deciding to go forward with DJing. But
you have a lovely voice too, by the way.
Me?
You got a good radio voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
A good selector for MC. You sound like an MC. You sound like a rapper.
Thank you. Me?
Well,
is that what we get into?
well, if you guys,
is that where we're
well,
going
if
with this?
you know, not
Is that
really,
where we're
but
going? Is that where we're going with
no,
this?
but you have a nice textured voice. That's all.
I appreciate that. And yes, I do rap too.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
See now, I have a philosophy about that. I feel like some of
the complete thought.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I feel like producers who rap are at least can find a pocket, make some of the best beats, in my personal opinion.
Now, you know what's funny? I don't really get on my beats though.
Word?
Like I'll make a beat and I'll even love it. I'll even write something to it.
Okay.
And when it's time to record,
I've only written and
Why is
recorded
that?
to my own beats.
yeah.
only written and recorded to my own beats. I've never.
Well,
did a
I love
freestyle
your
over anybody
confidence.
else's
But
thing.
that's because you're a confident
No,
man.
I just feel like those be the ones. I mean, all right. So when I'm making music, right, it's like
You're making what
and
you
make
like to hear.
I'm making what I like to hear. One, and
then
then
you're
of course
mumble
I'm
rapping.
already inspired by it because you know, like I'm making something I like, and then every now and then, and it's like a blue moon. It's very rare. I get I'm like, yo, I got something for this, and I'll write to it. You know what I'm saying? And if I really like what I write, I might record it.
Okay.
Just so I
But
can.
you're never gonna release it, are you?
Not for like anybody to download off of Spotify or some shit like a play on Spotify.
But why not?
Oh man, because nah,
Because you're not a rapper, right?
I don't consider.
Can
No,
we
I'm not a
honestly
rapper.
say, okay, so while we're on the subject of producers who write and rap too, one of my favorites, I'm going to give you two examples. So the first one, Kanye, is
Yeah.
my favorite.
Absolutely.
Is he a rapper or a producer?
Absolutely, both.
I think he's more of a producer.
Okay, that's fair.
I think he's more of a producer. He doesn't really have to do. He be there, like he has such a an energy that curates energy too. Like he doesn't need to be. He's not like okay. Then you have Royce the 5'9". You see what I'm saying?
And that's a rapper.
And that's a rapper.
Yeah, he's a rapper though.
That's a rapper and a producer.
That's what I'm saying. I would,
And both of them are my top favorites in that category. So, as I was asking you, why wouldn't you want to release it? Because you're not a rapper, you're a producer.
no, I am not a rapper. Straight up, I'm
So
not
you're
a
a
rapper.
writer.
Nor do I want to do the supplemental stuff to be a rapper. Like I don't want to do shows. I don't want to do, interviews of me talking about why I wrote
Wow,
this.
because
Like,
that's
I
so
have
funny.
no desire
That
to
is
do that.
isn't it ironic that you do shows, and we're sitting here
Yeah,
talking
but I'm talking about beats. I can talk about
Anyway.
music, beats, and producing all day.
It's so different to play a beat and to rhyme on something. So
So you don't even like to rhyme on your stuff, and
I like to rhyme on my stuff, but I won't record it for some reason. I'll just kind of go through.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'll,
right to it.
I'll do a 8-bar loop, and then I'll just be like, "Oh man, it's hot. Let me write to it."
Right,
and I end
right.
up writing to it for an hour, and then be like, "Oh, the hour's gone. I should have just finished the beat."
Damn. Yeah. I feel that. I've been there before.
Yeah,
Been there before.
I mean, I really do. So I don't release a whole lot of rhyming. Like I have like maybe 1 or 2 songs on Spotify.
Okay.
I got
Air horns right here if you were looking for it.
I know you want the air horn. It's quicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got let's see, a lot of honestly, like, so a few years ago, I started just looking for videos. Not really looking. I'll see. One of my favorite producers, who's JP the producer. She
Okay. JP. Hey, JP. Shout out to JP.
I gotta meet you one day, JP.
Yeah, she
I'm
did
hearing
our
wonderful things about you.
I think she did our very first Producer Lounge live show. Shout out to her.
Wonderful.
JP is cool. She's very cool, just dope.
Yeah.
But she put out like a Man's World challenge. So she sampled Man's World from James Brown, and I was like, should I do it? I'm always shy with it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I never like showing people my music as far as rhyming and stuff. But anyway, I got on it, and it was dope. It felt good, like, and that kind of started a whole thing. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna post reels.
Right.
So I just started dropping reels here and there every like couple weeks. Wasn't really making a lot of beats at the time, but I was definitely writing. So
Right,
I have those
okay.
I'm sure you have those moments where it's like, I'm writing heavy, but I'm not really making beats like that. But then it kind of teeters back and forth.
I have moments to where I just don't do nothing.
I got
I'm
that
in
too.
one of those spaces right now. So like I'm actually in the process of like producing a whole album.
He's frolicking right now.
No, not even that. I wouldn't even say that.
He's frolicking.
I just think it's okay to take a break.
Yeah, like a bull in the meadows.
You gotta recharge that
Like
creative
Uncle
battery.
Tommy.
Yeah,
or
like I
something,
think you gotta
know?
let the creative juices,
Yeah.
fill up. You know what I mean, and
Exactly.
then do your thing. So it's like because I remember making beats every day, and then like getting into a space to where you're like, all right, man, like that was a dud, that was a dud, that was a dud, and I couldn't figure out why. And I just felt like once I took a break, lived life for a little bit, came back to it, then there it goes. I'm knocking out like 5-6 beats.
Well, that's typical of an artist anyway, to you know, go through like what we call writer's block or you know, but you know, that's typical. But when you're an artist, like you have a lot of different things. Usually artists or creatives, right? Creatives do so many different things.
Yeah.
Do you do anything outside of
I do
music?
I do too much. I'm one of those people that like pick up a craft or pick up like a hobby and just go for it. I paint and I draw. I've been drawing since I was little.
Okay.
I've been painting not so long, but I do it here and there.
Right.
Let's see, graphic design and video editing as well. Like I've been doing that for about 10 years.
Okay, cool.
For a while, it was a means of, you know, funding my life.
Yeah.
Right.
My wife is a graphic designer, so I got a
Nice.
lot of respect for the graphic design community out there and just what it takes. You know, I used to, when we first started dating, I used to sit back and just watch her create, because to me, I'm like, yo, I look at it like, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but at the end result that she comes up with, I'm just like, yo, how did you get to there? And she does the same thing. Like she sat down with me one time watching while I was making beats. She was like, yo, what? She looking at a little MIDI joint. She was like, what are those different lines? I was like, each one of those are a different note, plays a different sound. She was like, oh, I'm out of here.
Right.
I'm out. Like, so yeah, it's crazy. I feel like just that, like Cam was saying, I feel like most creatives are creative in multiple spaces. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, being able to dip off into those different creative spaces allows you that separation.
And respite.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it's a respite. Like, you know, like you might be into painting or drawing or graphic designing and editing. Like I do these things too, like just dibble and dabble. I call it dibbling and dabbling, you know. But
It's a little toe in.
yeah.
Dip.
Gives you a break, and then sometimes you just do nothing.
And it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
People need to be okay with that.
I love nothing.
So have you I know we talked about you rapping, right? Who have you worked with musically? Like who's been on your beats production wise, your production like?
So I gotta be honest, I have yet to really have my beats have been used for podcasts. They've been used for, you know, people remixing reels and stuff like that, but no actual like.
So we're gonna
collabs.
change that. Basically, we're gonna change that with today's show, because again, we know y'all know he gonna do a beat
Right,
set, and
and-
y'all really need to hear his joints, because them joints are slappers.
Appreciate
Well,
So
we
we're gonna change that.
We're gonna hear them, right? But now hold on now. If I'm not mistaken, you're a DJ and you create remixes,
Yes.
and it's so how wonderful you are to do that, and you share your music with the audience and stuff like that. So it's like, what do you mean?
So the first, it's funny, like, so before this past year, let's say it like this, I was pretty much just like a bedroom producer.
Yeah.
Like not really out there, not pushing my stuff out there, not really thinking it was good enough to be out there. Like I was creative, but at the same time I felt like, I need to be better. But so I started going out. I went on what was it called? Beat critiques.
Yeah, beat
Crisis.
critiques. Shout out to Crisis.
They're gonna
And-
critique your beat. Like, what is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and he said something that kind of resonated with me from that day, and it was find your people, or find your crew, find your tribe. So I went out and I was in North Carolina. I've only been in North Carolina for about 5 years, so I didn't really know where to go or where to look, and didn't know that Raleigh was a hotbed for creativity. I mean, Raleigh, Charlotte, and Durham,
There's some heavy hitters coming out of Raleigh, like heavy hitters coming out of there.
It's pretty amazing to not know that, and you know it's all around you. So
And look where you ended up. Where are you from?
Jersey.
Jersey.
So like when my in Jersey, it's so it's very saturated. Up there.
Right.
So it's kind of hard to kind of pop off on anything up there if you don't have the right connections. But I work for a city, and one of my boys he was like, "Yo, you should check out Genius Party in Raleigh," and I was like, "All right." So I went there. It was at a place called Wake and Bakery. And it was such a good vibe. It was all love. Nobody's in competition. Everybody was just vibing. It was a real good time. I was like, I guess these are my people.
Yeah.
So I started rocking with them. They giving me opportunities. I've done sets for them. I did a set at the North Carolina State Fair.
Fire.
And people were rocking with it too.
Right.
So like these little steps are kind of building my confidence.
We rock with you. I
rock with y'all too.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean.
Absolutely.
Honestly, go ahead.
But this is what the producer lounge is too. Do you feel like the same sort of connection?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, the first time that I saw the
Okay, go
the
ahead.
first time that I saw like one of your streams, I was just like, this is pretty dope. And it's not like you got to shell out, $100 to get a play.
It's nothing.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if y'all want to change that. I don't want to mess it up for you. But,
Nah,
but
we're gonna get these grants.
listen, right? But honestly, like to have a safe haven to go to and feel confident within your music and not feel like shamed and not feel like, oh, this cat sucked, oh, whatever. Like I'm finding these little communities and it's really like,
That's what it's all about.
It's making me blossom a
My
little bit more,
heart.
you know what I mean?
And I'll say this. That's really like the main reason why this is what it is, right? When I was starting out in 1998, there were no places to be able to play your music without it being a battle, without you having to be, go up against somebody else and be like, yo, my shit is better than your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some competition.
Yeah,
All
so,
y'all do is swinging nuts for
but
what?
to be and for what? Because at the end of the day, it's art. Like it's art. You don't see any other, genre. You don't see any other like medium of art. Like painters, they're not sitting there like, yo, my brush strokes are better than yours. Like no, it's art. Either you don't appreciate it or you don't. And I feel like we need platforms that lean into that give people a home that just want to share their artwork and not necessarily because
because there's a lot of competition and like out there, like everything is about
everything is
competition,
competition.
or this challenge, let's do this challenge, and there's always a
let's
competition.
just play beats. How about that?
Life is hard enough.
Hard enough,
Life is hard enough.
Right.
And to have a place to really just kind of vent and get your stuff out and have other people kind of listen and not be, judgmental. But, even constructive criticism within the space is still very, like
sensitive.
It's nice.
It's like, yo, it's my art.
Yeah.
It's my this is what I say. Like, yo, if I bounce down a beat, if I bounce it down into MP3 or waveform, I like it.
Right.
I don't need anybody else to validate that.
I
You know what I'm
love
saying? Like, if I bounce it down, I like it. And I'm cool with that. And I'm willing to play it for whoever. And I'm not going to play it for somebody just for them to say, oh, yeah, well, you could have done this better. You could have did this. Or it could have been louder right here. Or you could get those snares could have snapped a little. Nah. It sounds exactly how I want it to sound.
I mean, it's like growing up and getting into music or once I started to get into music a little bit more, trying to play it for family. I know I know now that, like you can't, I love my family to death, but you
To
can't.
life.
To life.
Yeah.
But,
Everlasting life. Anyway.
But you can't expect them to be fans because they see you in another light.
Right.
They see you in another way. And then if your main base is your family, you're not going to rock at all. So
Yeah, nah. I mean, I think, it's good to have them, right? Listen early on. And then it's like good for them to see you down the line and be like, oh man, you still at it? Yeah. And you sound really good now. Because a lot of people, especially family members, they might have had a dream back in the day that they never really like pursued, but they wanted it, but they never pursued it. And I think family can appreciate watching you truly pursue it. Like, because that's the difference between any artist that goes anywhere is that they stayed the course, they stayed on the journey, they didn't allow themselves to be deterred. And that's why I say, like a platform like this, it's really all about keeping people on the journey.
That's awesome.
Right? Because there's so many people who go to like a beat battle, let's say, or whatever. And this is no shade. I feel like beat battles have their place in the community. They are necessary, entities of the community. But they're not for everybody. And I feel like there's probably have been plenty of people who got into a beat battle too early. And it deterred their journey because they didn't get the feedback. They didn't get the encouragement. They didn't get the nurturing. They got a bunch of boo, get off.
They just threw the ball down and just ran away.
But that happens. I've seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, having spaces like this, and I'm glad that you found somewhere down there in North Carolina that could, feed into you and you can go into in a live space, because that's the other element of this. It's like,
I'm starting to feel like Richmond is like, now it really has. Now, I left several times and came back. I always come back. And something is always changing. I feel like this is becoming like another hub of some sort. Like, we're not too far from, like, we're creating this network and we're not even realizing it. So from New York, Jersey, DC, Baltimore, Nova. Then you have Richmond,
95 corridor,
Richmond, Virginia Beach, North Carolina, Atlanta. It's
all
like
the way down to Miami.
But Richmond we made it. We're on the map now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a unique space that we have here because we are so uniquely located. And 95 just makes things a lot. What you probably took 85 up here or something?
I took 95.
95. See, 95.
Raleigh.
Hop on 95.
Raleigh,
zoop, 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 and you be right up here. You know what I'm saying? So we're in a unique spot. And it is like a beautiful hub. And I think the work that, that's happening within the community at large, not only that, but what we're doing right here is basically helping to spawn that community.
Right. We joined a network. Like, you're not so far. We can come shoot down to Raleigh. And,
Absolutely.
You just made it safe. You just made it hella safe.
Absolutely.
Hopefully we can get some more of the
sometime,
Raleigh folks to come up here. We go down there. We maybe do
now,
some-
Raleigh, there's some big hitters out of Raleigh.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And
Shout
it's
out to my
like a
cousin,
web.
Hard Work.
It's like a web when you meet somebody, or if you just fellowship with a community out there, or just anywhere. It's just like, it's like fireworks. It starts branching you off to other places and other people. Like, who I meet recently, or who I talked to recently, and got invited out. A couple of cats. I got invited out to a place in Chicago before Lasers, this summer. I'm like, I was in the bedroom last year making music, and now folks are inviting me out places. Like, I was talking to Jack the General. He was like, come out to a spot in Maryland, like, and it's like, and people are so open with it. It's really dope to see. Like, I know you got to be careful, but at the same time, this is
really is. Yeah,
it's dope.
And they've all been out here to Richmond.
Yeah.
And I keep telling
what's
this
all
guy
about.
who likes to frolic all day. I'm not gonna call any names.
I don't know.
And I'm
I
like,
be
we gotta
hustling.
go to this event. We gotta go to this event.
do.
Weekend events and stuff like that.
Jack just hit me up about an interview. I mean, not an interview, but a show going on down in, what is it? I think it's Newport News or Hampton.
And when
something
is
like
that?
Not exactly sure. But we're gonna go down
We'll
there.
find out.
But there is an event. Shout out to Too High and shout out to Illy and Roswell. They got an event going on February 20th. Would definitely like to go down there to check them out. So that'll be dope. So yeah, maybe we can hit the road too. But so I guess let me get back, because I know we kind of went off on a whole tangent right there. So when it comes to like creating music,
Excuse
when
me.
it comes to like creating music and doing your thing, like what inspires you? Like what is it when you sit down? Like what's the goal? What you trying to achieve? What gets you in the chair to sit down? All those things.
Nothing, man. I gotta be honest with you. Nothing. As far as finding motivation to do the music is not hard.
Right.
For me, and that's not to like toot my own horn or anything like that. But when I sit down, I just look at the screen and then I'll just start playing some stuff, and then all of a sudden it'll just start. I try to when I get a sample, it doesn't matter what it is, I'm chopping it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make something happen.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't happen right away, I'm coming back to it eventually.
Right.
But
Eventually.
so, I've definitely had, you know, those moments where it's like I got and I felt totally uninspired. But I take a little bit of everything and just try to put it in. That's the whole Mosaic thing.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And
Okay.
I peep that because you're an artist, and that is a genre of art in itself, mosaic art.
And I was about to ask you, like, what inspired the name?
That's
You know,
what
so
it
there
is.
we
Well,
go.
I mean,
There you go.
Life can inspire you to do anything, any pitfalls, any great times, deaths, and grief, but also happiness and love. Like all that can inspire everything.
Right.
So it's taking all those lessons in life, taking all those, just everything, and try to make something beautiful out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you are such a beautiful person.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
I am so
person,
happy
too.
to have met you.
Same.
I mean, you are an inspiration, you know, in and of itself. Like, so I was gonna ask you, like, but he already asked you, where do you pull information from? For me, like, I would like to see like a city line or like a mountain or the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Something like
You need
that.
some visual aesthetics.
Yeah.
So to give you like an actual answer, like experiences, doesn't necessarily have to be traveling around the world, but just trying something new or doing something new or being faced with something that you've never done before, and then, you know, I take all those experiences. I take all the lessons from those experiences. I take the people that I meet, the people that I see, and just kind of put it all together and try to make something good.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Well,
that.
you're
a
going
lot.
on good, young man. You're going on good.
So how would you, once you said Mosaic, right?
Oh, it was something else
How-
before that, and it was horrible.
Oh, well, you
What
can,
was
if
it?
you want to, you can say
It's
it.
Mastermind.
Okay.
Why is that horrible?
It was so like cliche and so like mastermind. Like, you ain't
I mean,
no
come on.
mastermind. Who you think you are out here?
I was Cam. I am. Like, who,
Yeah, but
who,
Cam,
who's
I
Cam?
am.
I
That was
am?
cool.
But
Come
your name
on.
is Cam, and I am. That
that
works.
makes sense.
Mastermind just came out of nowhere. I was like, I'm going to be mastermind.
You know,
It's like bad black.
Well, you should
black
say
Planet
Mega
handles.
Mind.
Mosaic is fine. I like that. I like that.
Appreciate it, man.
So, all right. So, how would you describe your sound, right? Like when it comes to the production, putting in the work.
I love 70s soul.
Okay.
So that's kind of my go-to. So making boom bap beats from 70s soul. If I could just do that all day, I would. But
I love that.
it's great, but it does get a little like tedious. So like
Yeah.
I'll always try to flip it and just try to. But yeah, 70s soul is my go-to, and then I'll But I know like with copyright laws and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you got to be careful. So I'm leaning more off. I'm pushing that away a little bit.
Yeah.
And trying to be just more creative as far as where I find my sounds and
Yeah.
making sure that they're cleared. And
Yeah.
stuff like that. But yeah, I mean that's my go-to is boom bap
Yeah.
but hip hop, trap, I'll do definitely house.
Okay.
I'm a house head to the core.
That's what's up.
I like that.
That's what's up.
I like that.
I've been on house. I've been collecting house. My brother put me on to collecting house records, and then I got a funny story about a house record.
Tell me.
So, when I was in high school, I would take any money I had. I'd go to Allwicks or Vogel's in Elizabeth, New Jersey,
Okay.
and I would go off. That's where I started buying my duplicate vinyl and stuff like that. That was before controllers dropped. Yeah, like I bought a record. It was I was looking for it for a year. Down, Down, Down by Paul Johnson. It was a house record, and I found it, and I paid about $20, which was big money back then.
Yeah,
on the
for
record.
sure. For sure.
I got on the 52 bus. I got off the 52 bus, and then nothing in my hand.
Left it on the bus.
I called the bus station, like somebody really is really going to turn it in. They might, but I was so crushed, and I could not find it after that. That was before
I just felt that.
our eBays and our Amazon. So I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
just like go online and order something. Even
Right.
FYE wasn't selling records back
Right.
then. I think they were just selling CDs. But
And Amazon started off selling books.
Yep.
I was getting all my
Yeah,
school books from
sick.
Amazon.
sure did.
I'd have been sick.
I was so hurt. I eventually bought it again.
I'm
but-
sorry. Well, I'm glad you did. That
Yes.
that made my heart sink because I remember a time when a car was stolen, but in that car, my book of rhymes, my spoken word, my everything
That's something you can't.
was
get
in
back.
there, and I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
who
sickening.
would steal a book they find the car, but my book is gone.
That's
Do you know, I
crazy.
would never write. I didn't write. It took me like 10 plus years to write anything down again.
That just means it was that good.
Yeah.
But it just
I
happened.
wouldn't say.
And I still don't really write anything down. I might use my notes, but
Yeah, there you go. Shout
I'll
out to
use my
those.
notes, but
Pen
Shout
and
out to
paper is
good.
my go-to. I'm so old school with that.
I know. But I do got a journal. I do have
I'm a
journal.
notes guy.
Yeah.
If I ever write, whenever I write. So tell me about this. Like, what is your process like? And this is going to be more technical, right? And when I ask this question, are you a drums first or sample first type of guy?
I gotta switch it up sometimes. So
Okay.
after doing about like 10 beats, I'll probably switch up and just switch the order up. So usually it's drums. Melody,
Okay.
bass,
Melody, bass.
melody, bass. I want those two to be
Okay.
the ones because like sample bass, producer, like the melody is going to play,
Right.
big, and then after that I'll figure out the drums. I
Okay.
don't use loops.
Okay.
It's not like it's more of a preference thing. If I do see a loop or hear a loop I like, I'm chopping the loop. And I'm putting the drums in the way I want. But yeah, otherwise it's just going back and forth. It could be a 20-hour process or it could be a 2-minute or 5-minute process. But
Right.
I love it.
I'm definitely one of those. I typically always start with the melody first. If I'm feeling like, so this is, I was telling Fan Rand this last time one of our interviews go. So I will start with the sample, get my drums, bass, and then when I'm looking for the hook section, I'll take the drums, extend it out, and then play the sample differently over the drums.
Okay.
Now, now at that particular point, once I finish that particular piece out, that initial piece might end up being the hook, and that and the piece that I chopped up over the drums, that might end up being the verse, or vice versa. But typically, that's how I kind of go. So I kind of I start with the sample, but for the hook area or for that other little B section or whatever, I always kind of use the drums and then kind of play the sample around the drums just to kind of give it that chop feel, whatever, vibe. So I know a lot of people, I've watched people make beats over the years, and seeing their process is like an insight to me how their brain works. You know what I'm saying? It's like what inspires you and what gets you kind of not motivated, but what gets you kind of in that groove. And it, again, for me, it's always like the sample, melody, whatever, and then drums. But a lot of people do love to start off with the drums. Like they need that slap and break, especially if you do use, break beats, you know what I'm saying, or loops like that. Like if I use a loop, typically I'm chopping it for the most part, unless if it's just like a really good break. Like if it's a really good break that just works, I'll just drop that joint up in there, maybe EQ that joint or whatever. But for real, like if I got a nice break, typically if I do use a break, all I'm listening for is the right kick and snare combination. If it's a nice kick and snare combination, all I'll do is like, oh yeah, that's a good break. I'm gonna chop the kick, snare, and then I'm just gonna play my own drums, from there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think it's really dope just to kind of see how people just, go through their process. You know what I mean?
I have a question. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so even with sampling, like that's evolved like through the years with me. Like Serato Sample is spoiling the hell out of me.
Oh my God. It's one of my favorite plugins.
Spoiling that is my go-to. The first track is going to have a Serato sample instrument in it.
Facts.
And
Facts.
and on because I can.
Where did you get that from? On Serato?
Serato?
Yeah.
It's
Could you show me how to do that?
You got it in your controller.
Duh, but I need help.
Yeah, well, it got everything in it.
Serato samples it's separate than DJ.
Right, because it's like
Oh, so I thought they don't have that piece. They don't have that element in there to like where you can chop up stuff and
They
all
got
that.
Yeah,
so
you do.
DJ Pro has stems, but it's still just in the DJ program. Like it's not the Serato. Like,
Okay.
When you get the sample window come up and you can actually chop the wave up. Oh my God.
Love it.
You can stretch it but effortlessly.
Love it.
It doesn't sound too crazy when you stretch it. Man.
It's my favorite.
Before that, it was just recording a record. It's going to sound crazy. And then just chopping it up inside of what's that main? I guess it's the quick sample app inside of
inside of Logic. ES. Well, do you use the ESX24 joint?
I've used it. I'm not big on it.
Okay, that's how I used it when I was using the early on Logic. I used ESX24
Gotcha.
to chop my samples, but they got the quick sample. They got the quick sample joint tool in there now. I've never used it though.
It's still kind of limited though, like the quick sample. Like if you depending on what you're doing, and then when you but when I throw it in Serato Sample, I'm like, man, if they ever take this away, I'm gonna cry.
Yo, straight up, just the power of it. It's just you could, like you said, stretch it. You could pitch it down, pitch it up. You can chop it. Just by hitting the keys on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So I have a question for you. As a DJ, how do you transition? Because it sounds like the way the talk that you guys were just having applies to what I do, in a sense.
Yeah.
So like, how do you like transition to another song?
Well,
how do you make that a seamless transition?
So as far as producing or when I'm DJing?
When you're DJing.
When I'm I can't, for some reason, I can't like.
Do you use the auto loops? Do you use the stems? Do you use the samples?
I definitely loop sometimes. It depends on the genre of music I'm playing to. So if I'm playing house, I'm not like scratching that deep. I'm not, the transitions have to be nice and smooth. You want to have like a seamless dance experience with that. But if it's something like hip hop and like I'll cut in on the one or I'll scratch going into a new track and stuff like that. So it really depends on what I'm in the mood of doing, but I can switch it out all the time. Like I do my cousin started DJing and he wanted me to show him how to like spin it back but echo it out at the same time.
Oh.
So I did that, but I couldn't explain it to him. Like I had to show him. I'm one of those people where it's like I'm gonna try to explain it to you, but it's gonna sound so stupid. So like when I can show you with my hands, then you can really.
I could show you, but then I could tell you. You sound like somebody's grandma.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I mean granddad.
Seriously, that's real.
From the 70s, with respect to your style, of music, it's like pen and paper, hard receipts. So you prefer hardware over software?
No, software.
No, wait a minute.
Software.
I would like to.
No Diddy. Hardware.
We go pause. God damn.
Anyway.
You forced that one out.
Be quiet.
This is a good job, Ken. I would love to be an MPC guy, to be honest with you. I've always wanted an MPC. But the minute I got the Studio 2 just to see how that MPC life is, I was like,
yeah.
Absolutely no disrespect to
no disrespect.
Guy and
much
MPC,
love. Much love.
But man, that's that learning curve. After all these years getting into like
the DAW.
Getting into the DAW, I'm like feeling comfortable there. I can't let it go.
Okay, so the DAW is, for those who don't know, who don't speak producer language, even though you might be considered a producer.
The DAW.
What is a DAW
the
exactly?
DAW is a digital audio workstation.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Now, what that is the layman. It's an application. It's a piece of software, and you produce everything within the computer. Now, unlike the hardware folks who may have an MPC or ASR10 or SP for
a machine.
But see, the machine. Here's the thing about the beauty about the machine, and the machine was the tool to kind of bridge that gap for hardware folks trying to get into the DAW. You know what I'm saying? Because MPC standalone, use it all by itself. I mean, they do have a software for it, but machine specifically built the piece of hardware. It's almost just like a glorified MIDI controller for the most part that works within their particular, DAW that they have. So it kind of bridges that gap for hardware folks to be able to get that DAW experience, you know what I'm saying, without having to, you know, transition from that touch and feel element. You know what I'm saying? But I'm look, like I was telling you earlier, I had SP404, sold that to my dog, Ant the Symbol. Shout out to my dog, Ant the Symbol. He just won a Grammy. Probably won a Grammy using that joint. So shout out to my dog, Ant the Symbol. But it to me, it was just like, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I like being able to see the waveforms. I like being able to click when I need to click. I want that right there, not sitting there scrolling on the knob to kind of move the little cursor to wherever it needs. I don't need all that.
Oh, so it sounds a little more difficult using these hardware.
The learning curve is a little hard. I'm still very much learning how to use this. I use this only to play beats right now.
Right.
But look, when I say play beats, literally just trigger them.
Press the one hold. Let that joint play.
I like that.
No, and all the effects.
Like a low pass on there real quick. Like,
Yeah.
look what I'm doing, y'all. I got this, y'all.
Yeah.
Look at me kill it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. So
Hell yeah, you about to kill it right
That
now.
one button action. I got this.
Yo, straight up though, straight up.
You are goofy.
Nah, straight up. That's how I felt. I did
Yo.
like. I think I did maybe 2 shows with the SP, and I felt so this is the home of Obliv, right? The home of Obliv, like, and he's the 404 master, like he's that guy, right? So I got it, and I'm doing a show, and I just was like, I'm sitting there, I was like, man, this don't feel right to me. This ain't how I feel like I'm trying to be Bliv right now. Bliv is Bliv, you know what I'm saying? Let him live in that space, you know what I'm saying? And then I think I left the show, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna put this shit on the rack. And that joint just sat there, collected dust, and I was just like, yo, my man, Ant, I think he was looking for the 404. He ordered it, or something that hadn't came, or whatever the case. I was like, bro, I got this. Come pick it up. Come pick it up. It's collected.
It's over here.
It's right over here. I got it.
Like it's very much, I think, just the culture of wanting to be a part of. When somebody gets an MPC or a 404, they want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of 404 Day. They want to. They want the shine of it.
Facts.
Getting to learn this shit.
It's
crazy.
facts. And we got a whole 80. Shout out to the 80404 club up here. That's a whole club. They got to do a show every other Tuesday. So they did a show last Tuesday. Oh. Damn,
we could have went today.
We could have went there.
I was trying to figure out what was going on today because this is his first time in the city.
Yeah, we could have took you there if it was next week.
But there's something else going on.
Something is going on this Tuesday. But either way, so shout out to the 80404 club. Really dope. Matter of fact, they were they had a few folks from that club that was at our last show who did Glop. Shout out to Glop and Hearn being 5150. Those are my dogs. So shout out to them. Their episodes are dropping soon either way. But yeah, yo, I love the culture of the 404 community. I just felt like I couldn't really like commit myself to that.
And look, he's committed.
I'm trying.
And I love
committed.
that. I love that. I love it.
Recently, I've been trying to figure out the Serato function on here.
There's a Serato function.
You can DJ literally on here. It's got the crossfader and everything. You got to use knobs though. It's the most ridiculous. You gonna get another one? So I tried to DJ like a set with it. Okay. It was horrible one, but at the same time, it was I don't know. It's I don't like. I want my jog wheels. I grew up on vinyl.
Right.
I might need to switch over to the SP404.
Yeah, I mean, it's
if you work with it, I think if you spend time with any tool, you're gonna get really good at it. Mm. I just don't think I spent enough time with it, and I shout out to the people who do.
I mean, why? You mean to tell me that this looks more complicated than what you're watching? All these waves and colors, but
you got to understand, I got
knobs that you have there. On a software.
20+ years of looking at a DAW, like, and at the end of the day, every DAW is pretty much the same. You know, once you boil it down, like every DAW is pretty much the same concept.
Shouts to you and who came out and do this computer.
But if you've been on the SP for 20 some odd, 10, 15, 20 years, like, yeah, you gonna sit there and be like, oh, nah, this is my wave. Now, most of the people who I know they kind of use it as a controller too. They're not making beats in it.
Right.
But I do believe my dog Obliv, I think he does make beats in it.
Is he
and
more
I
like
have
lo-fi or is he?
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, you could say he's lo-fi. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Like the simple sound, like the sounds you could put in there, but manipulating them. That's the hard part up in there.
And he's nasty with it. Like he works that joint like a wizard. I remember the first time I saw him perform, it was just like, yo, what the? Is he doing this live on the spot right now?
Like what do you call it? It's like the Richmond's, the brewery. Rendition, like the Richmond's rendition of Tiny Desk.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about a Brewers session? So he did a show set with F, and he basically played the beats behind F while F was rapping.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, like watching him do a live set and watching anybody really who really knows how to use the SP404, it's a treat. Like it's a treat. So
I'm not getting that tonight.
Hey, look,
No.
and it's okay, and it's perfectly
Yes, you
fine.
are. Yes, we are.
Because that's what I would be doing. I'd be doing exactly what you know.
Yes,
like,
we are getting it
press
tonight. We are
press
getting
pad
this
one, hold.
Now I
Let that jump go.
put a couple of drops on it to kind of help me through the process because I'm approaching it like a DJ. So you know when you transition, you either got to drop to kind of mask the transition a little bit, or the transition is just so smooth that. But I can't
we look now. I'm getting excited because I'm like, dang, you about to you don't figured it out.
I got a controller
to the
over
next
here.
level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I would love to hear him play some songs too, but I know we might get cut off if we do it that way. Unless you have your remixes, then
I do not have a whole bunch of
okay.
remixes.
Anyway,
But I got remixes on here though.
maybe next time.
So
Hopefully, we can have you on the show when we do our annual show in Richmond.
yeah. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
do. Trying to bring you back up here for that.
Yeah.
So,
That'd be
but
very dope.
before that, so you mentioned right. You mentioned that you haven't really worked with a lot of artists at this particular point in time, right? But I know we all kind of have like these goals, right? These goals of like artists that we would, man, I would love to work with this artist. I would love to work with this artist. Who would be that artist for Mosaic that you would be like, and it don't have to be like the big name or anything like that. It could be anybody.
So as far as lyricists, Phonte.
Ooh.
From Little Brother.
I love Little Brother. I was just saying last week
You were just saying that, yeah.
that Little Brother, that what's the name? Little Brother, come on, help me with the name.
Ninth or Big Pooh?
Ninth Wonder. Oh, Ninth Wonder. And it's called Lovin' It. That's the name of the
Yes.
track. That track right there.
Minstrel Show.
Yes. That was the first rap that I like recorded. I recorded on that track.
That ninth beat tape was floating around like 2005, 2006.
Yes.
Heavy.
Yes.
It was all over the place. I heard the first time I heard Ninth Wonder, I was like, "Who is this? What's going on right
Yeah.
now? This is what I want to listen to in music from now on."
Yes.
Right.
But also Black Thought.
Black
I
Thought.
I mean, if we like talking like names, but an Odyssey.
Ooh, okay.
So these that's my dream set, I guess.
Okay. That would be a good project too.
Oh man,
Damn, that would be a good project. Phonte, Black Thought,
It'll
Odyssey.
be conscious.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
heavy.
love
Conscious
it.
project.
And you are a conscious brother.
That
try
would
to
be
be.
heavy.
Yeah, you are.
That'd be a heavy project right there. Let's make that happen, man. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is really why we do this. Because, see, you speak things out into the atmosphere, and somebody's gonna hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna hear it. The universe will hear it, and you never know. You never know who might be like, oh damn, bro got some fire beats, and I'm here to tell y'all, bro got some fire beats.
But I have a question for you.
Go for it.
What advice would you give me
Ooh.
starting out my musical journey?
Cam, don't quit.
I hope.
Don't quit, especially when it's getting super hard. So, like I said, it's only been I've been on and off with music for a long time. Even with DJing, just on and off. Like when the feeling hits, I'm there. But for the most part, like I would go like 2 or 3 months without doing anything. So consistency is key. I found out.
That's a fact.
And not quitting when it gets hard. Like I'll go a little personal. Like during the holiday seasons, I get a little like crazy inside. Like I feel like it's a tough time. It's stressful, but and during that time I couldn't create. That shit hurt me. Like literally, when I can't create, I don't feel alive.
Is that every season, holiday season?
That it comes and goes sometimes. It's I don't know if
Is
it's
it the pressure of having to shop and celebrate the season?
It's just the time. I don't know when the time hits. It's
Seasonal
like,
depression.
seasonal depression.
People
Yeah.
go through that.
Yeah.
People go through that.
And it's
for
not
sure.
every season, but I mean, like especially around like the Christmas season and going into like January when it's cold, nothing's really going on. Like it's always been like a little. But honestly, like music does kind of get me through that.
Yeah.
But this year it was a little harder because like I started building, and as I started building, I started feeling really great about where I was going. But then as soon as the season hit, it was just like a So yeah, I as far as I really feel naked when I'm not creating.
Yeah.
So keep creating, definitely keep doing what you like. Keep building your libraries. Keep practicing. Look at YouTube University all the time.
Shout out to
Talk
YouTube University.
You have folks that are can help you with probably anything that you want. So just lean on the folks.
Oh man,
So
thank you.
Don't quit.
Lean on your community.
Lean on your community.
Hey.
That's a big one. That's the one that I was missing for the longest time because I love to go dolo and just be a lone wolf on things and do my 10-hour sit downs with trying to make things happen, but having other people around that are invested and enjoy what you're doing, and not only invested and enjoy what you're doing, but have their own, flow with it and can appreciate the processes, because that's what it comes down to. They appreciate your process.
Facts.
They appreciate your moves and your work.
Facts.
So if you can find people that can appreciate that and you can work with them, then it's going to build even more. You're going to meet more people. You're going to meet more people. And it's weird like how stepping outside really did change, the whole environment.
Come outside. Come
Go outside.
We outside.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
So, any projects that you working on? Anything that people can look forward to?
Or that you already have out.
Yeah. Either or.
Let's see. I don't have any full project. I have a project that I did in 2021. It's called Be Great.
Okay.
That one, it was about 6 tracks, and it was just. It's important to me because it was at a time when I was kind of realizing that I needed to push further instead of just thinking things were just going to fall in place or just kind of turn my back to it altogether and not, realizing you can do some good shit here.
Right.
So, there's that. I was working on a Valentine's Day project. It was going to be love songs. It was going to be rhymes. It was going to be beats. Life be life.
Life be
That's
life.
okay. Don't worry about that. Tell us what you have done. Like, where can people find you? Where can we hear your mixes?
So lots of reels on IG.
Yeah.
I stay on IG.
What's your IG?
Made MADE _ Mosaic, and that's MOZAIK.
There we go.
With a check on it, certified. Put a stamp on it.
I bought that.
It don't matter. You got a stamp though. You got a stamp.
I'm a poser.
So listen, and this will be the last question before we get to this beat set.
Hey.
Tell us one interesting or fun fact, interesting thing about you. Does not have to be music related at all. Just anything.
I think you already told us, and it wasn't so fun, but it
was.
was.
Don't really answer the question for him. I want him to think.
Think.
I've had many jobs. I don't know, different jobs. Types
Many
of
jobs. What is one of the most interesting jobs that you've had?
I worked on a
You
lab.
gotta know all that.
I wanna know. That's
What
the
you
whole
want to know
point
is
of the
social security number.
That's the whole point of the question.
I'll just show you.
The most interesting job was I worked at a cosmetic company. They made, and I was like on the bench mixing raw materials.
Oh.
Like making like concealer and stuff like that,
Oh,
different
shit.
makeups and stuff.
Yeah, he's a real artist. I'm trying to tell you. He be blending mad stuff.
It was a part of a
Mosaic.
class.
It's so fitting.
Right.
So it was a science class. It was called a technical trading project.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And it was like they got you ready for the biochemical field or
Oh,
chemistry
sure.
field.
Right.
And I did an intern there, and it was pretty dope actually. It was. What was this? A dude came from I don't know his name, but I know he was on America's Next Top Model at the time. Yeah, he got like a silver like flat top.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He came in.
A word?
And he was like I guess he was doing his line of I forgot what it was. It was either like I don't know, but I've made body scrubs, I've made lipsticks, put them in the refrigerator, let them dry,
For real?
conceal it, yeah.
So do you do that stuff at home for yourself?
Absolutely not.
Nah.
No.
He's like, that's just one of my jobs.
My skin gonna fall off. I don't have no instructions at home.
Straight up. All right, so look.
But that's interesting. You
It
was
was.
into biochemistry.
It was.
It was not for me. Like I worked at Merck. I worked at Shear and Plow. It was Shear and Plow before it got bought by Merck. But just delivering stuff to. I worked inside of the chemistry field for a second, biochemical field.
I like organic chemistry.
Organic chemistry is good.
Molecular biology, I did not like biochemistry.
No, I don't think I've ever had chemistry in school. That's crazy. 'Cause I don't think I've
In high
ever
school, I
had-
didn't, but in college, I couldn't escape it. And I actually loved it.
Nice.
It was so fun.
Did you ever think of going into the field?
No.
Just simply-
No, but
simply
chemistry.
no.
No, because I attempted to go to medical school. He knows this guy.
did.
Look, I was trying not to frolic in the meadows anymore
Yeah.
and watch the
Right.
waves.
If you don't bring your ass here,
I was like, let me
back to
do
the
something
States.
constructive. And I was able to go to the university. It's like one of the top medical schools in the West Indies that people come from Canada, all over the world.
Nice.
And I got to go there for free as being a native. So I was like, well, let me go do this and see what this is about. Man, physics
Physics will
and
beat your
biochemistry
ass.
was kicking my ass.
Physics will beat your ass.
I said, listen, once I found out you got to do rotations and actually perform surgery and do all these types of exams and blah, 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 I'm like, I'm not a doctor.
Right. You
I'm
realize
a healer.
That ain't for me.
I'm not a
I had the
doctor.
stomach for that. I wanted to be a doctor when I was a kid too, until I realized I didn't like blood.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
think,
that-
I don't like
yeah,
bodily
that might-
fluids.
A little detail.
That might be
missed there,
something.
just a little bit.
That might be something you got to do. Nah, that's
Yeah,
real. That's real. So look, I'm ready for this.
Ready?
I'm excited about
Are you
this.
ready?
I think I'm ready.
Are you ready?
So look, give us. If y'all are not ready, I hope y'all are ready. We got Mosaic. Give us a little tester sound just to make sure you sounded good.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Yeah, y'all chill out. Y'all with the claps, man. You coming through? Oh, hold on.
Oh
Let me
man.
make sure we good. Hold on. Oops. No.
Mo, get 'em, Mo, get 'em, Mo, get 'em,
There
Mo,
we
get
go.
'em, Mo, get
There
'em,
we
Mo,
go.
get
There
'em,
we
Mo,
go.
get
There
'em,
we
Mo,
go.
get 'em, Mo, get 'em, Mo, get 'em, Mo, get 'em, Mo, get 'em, Mo.
Get him, Mo.
You want to play it out loud through the speakers?
Nah, because it's gonna come through the mics and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But we gonna vibe.
Okay. You stand up though.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
You need some room? Okay.
You are now listening to Mosaic. You are now Mosaic.
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Grey Goose in and a whole lot of hydro. Only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for white beat. The girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We can drive through the city, no doubt. Don't say my car's topless. Say the titties is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you shoot with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town. Yeah, I've been there. You know I click clack where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88 back. They shooting. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters.
With them.
They shooting. Made you look. In my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at?
Get 'em mo, 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 get 'em mo.
These are all originals, original beats made by Mosaic.
Short nigga but my dick tall. What I told your bitch, dog. Only thug nigga down at the pitchfork. Dirty van bitches wanna suck my dick off. Hobbies any fall, penny get the hip floor. Run up in the shit raw. I got a girl, I ain't never got no fucking condom. If she caught me, then that bitch I be pissed off. Real nigga shit, Erky be mobbing all day.
Oh, I'm excited.
Hollywood Marty RJ. Then my niggas from back in the day. Tons of nation want this face. He probably the one with the cake. Front the needle in his brain. 2 shots to a bomber clad man. Shot my range till they go in your brain. Then me coming your way. Let the semi dump, then he coming your way. When the bad man come, my youth don't rock with me. Coop for the bad hoes. They all wanna come with me. You gotta coop with a sad hoe, cause she wanna come with me. Shabba ranks, shabba ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shabba ranks. 4 gold chains like I'm shabba ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shabba ranks. Shabba ranks, shabba ranks. 8 gold rings like I'm shabba ranks. 2 bad bitches like I'm shabba ranks. 1 gold tooth like I'm shabba ranks.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised by the remix on this song.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo.
It's so funny running into you. It has to be 3 years since we last seen each other. Many flashbacks come to mind of the wild and crazy times we used to have with one another. We absolutely didn't care. We would do it anywhere. Eye contact and it was over. But that's when I was wildin' out. I couldn't care less about someone getting hurt. I've done my share of dirt, but I'm a wise up.
Isn't this date?
Oh, yeah. Everything is different now.
You are now listening to Mosaic. You are now Mosaic.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is that since I seen you last.
So he's got the R&B
I know I didn't have
like
to
that.
walk
I like that.
away. All I had to do was I'm telling you be on your way. When I told you to fall back, so keep you calm, pick up your clothes. I had them folded. Meet me at the door.
Supreme vibes, yeah, Supreme vibes.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo.
Crazy blue, like St. Elmo's.
Boy, you got some flavor. You got a lot of flavor. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear.
Now I know I
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
So when you need little peace of mind, on over for any time, I'll keep you happy and so satisfied.
Hey.
You are now Mosaic.
Huh?
In the back with a bitch getting sky high, pretty breast skinny, she gangsta, I call her my lift eye. Pull up Mercedes 450,
Oh my God.
Nigga tryna be stupid, get chest high.
Oh my
Niggas pussy, they never be outside. How we beefin', ain't never been shot fired. Come from the block, bitch, you stuck like a stop sign. You can't claim the gang if you ain't my kind. No, you not having shit, bitch, nigga, stop lying.
Yeah, you making the pretty face go
scrunchy. You remember that cop told him stop crying. Just don't blame you, just stay off my line. Came a long way from hitting licks ducking one time.
That was so gritty. I love it.
No, I'm my pockets on full, feel like baby, this my time. And we stay with them sticks like a drum line. Me and my niggas be out like an umpire. And we strapped up, get hit with that gunfire. Remember kick though, selling low with a fun time. Me and Howard been thinking since lunchline. Come from the go, but they not like my bloodline. If he swing, but I come with a clothesline. Fuck with the hoe if she cute, but the whole line. Cut her off if she tell in the whole dime. Power in the pineapple family, it's go time. We done fuck around and found us a gold mine. Mix the perk with the drink, made me slow down. Nigga rich for this chain, better go down. Niggas play gangsta, be ready the whole time. That's why if you ain't gang, can't come where. I got niggas stay solid, that since I do it, push up, cap down in the front.
My guy. I ain't never been this hype. Wow.
Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that. Take me through that, take me through that.
Love it, y'all.
Take me through that, take
Wow.
me through that.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo,
Take
get
me
'em mo.
through that, take me through that.
Well, this verse, because you a DJ, so you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what
You
you're
know
doing.
exactly what you're doing. Wow. Yo. Look at you.
You are now Mosaic.
We got some I wanna rock right now.
You are now Mosaic.
unhappily married with children. I wish I never met her. Even though I love her so, she got love for me. She still belongs to someone else.
Wow. My God. This is fire. Fire. You are now in the mix.
Okay, I get lost in the night. Faded off of that brown. We could take shots of that white. Realest niggas around. Tell me would you like it if I let you call me big? Take it to the D, I can show you where I live. Take it to the penthouse and show you how to live. And treat it like it ain't shit. Then ask you how I feel. How I feel, how I feel. How I feel, how I feel, yeah, tell me how I feel. How I feel, man, to be around a nigga this real. You know I came up, came down, turned every dream I had real. So tell me how I feel. How I feel, man, to be around a nigga this real. You know I need everything in plural. That's Benjis and Euros. I just came back from that Perry. My life is moving in turbo. My pinky ring just dangling. Look how I'm sipping my Merlot. Look how I hit my herbo. Now she can't stop saying swerve, huh? What the fuck is you saying? B.I.G. on the mirror in this bitch. Oh, fur coat, looking like a bear in this bitch. Oh, fuck is you wearing? It's embarrassing shit, man. And to my new girls that's hearing this shit, you fucking with an OG, you should cherish this shit, man. They tell me that they love me, I ain't hearing that shit. They tryna get up in my wheel and inherit that shit. That's why I'm faded, I'm wasted. I'm living life like it's no jail. House bigger than a hotel, but these hoes tell, so I still take their ass to the hotel. In my hotel, I got a bad bitch with that body, then a badder bitch in that lobby. Boy, that's just how I got it. When I get lost in the night, faded off of that brown, we could take shots of that white. Realest niggas around. Tell me would you like it if I let you call me big? Take it to the D, I can show you where I live. Take it to the penthouse and show you how to live. And treat it like it ain't shit, then ask you how I feel. How I feel, how I feel. How I feel, how I feel, yeah, tell me how I feel. How I feel, how I feel, man, to be around a nigga this real. You know I came up and came down, turned every dream I had real. So tell me how I feel. How I feel, how I feel, man, to be around a nigga this real.
Wow. Phenomenal. Finish him. Wow.
Get him, Mo, get him.
Yo, do you hear this? I see. Oh, I can't contain myself. I'm transforming over here. I'm going through a metamorphosis right now.
Get him, Mo, get him, Mo, get him, Mo, get him, Mo.
You are now Mosaic.
Express yourself, I take you on a trip down memory lane. This is not a rapper, I'm slinging crack or moon cocaine. This is cold second, plenty cognac and major pain. Not the drill sergeant, but the stress that bringing on your brain. It was B.O. Boogie, yeah, YG Lucky. Ride down Rose Pants, it got ugly. Waving your hand out the window, check yourself. Warriors and Conans, hope euphoria can slow dance with society. The driver seat, the first one to get killed. Seen a light-skinned nigga with his brains blown out. At the same place, there was the same doubt. Now this is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day I was looking at him different. That was back when I was 9. Joey packed a 9, pack a stand on every porch is fine. We adapt the crime, pack a van with 4 guns at a time. With the sliding door, fuck it's up, fuck you shooting for. If you ain't walking up, you fucking bump. Picking up the fucking pump, picking up you sucker, dip the die, you sucker bunch of roller bullets coming from AKs, ARs, AR, duck. That's what mama said when we was eating every lunch. Oh man, goddamn, all hell broke loose. You killed my cousin back in 94. Fuck your truth. Now crawl your head in that news. You wind up dead on the news. Ain't no peace treaty, just peace and BG's. Some food for you proof. Bodies on copper bodies. Ivies on top of Ivies. Obviously the coroner between the sheets like the Osleys. When you hop on that trolley, make sure your color's correct. Make sure your corporate or they'll be calling your mother collect. They say the governor collect all of our taxes except when we in traffic and tragic happens. That shit ain't no threat. You moving backwards if you suggest that you sleep with a tech. Go buy your chopper and have a doctor on speed dial. Yes, man.
And down. Where you from?
Nigga. Where you from?
My nigga. Where your grandma stay? Oh my nigga. This is my city.
You are now Mosaic.
Yeah, this guy is nasty.
Levels.
Wow. I am blown. Jeez.
So on this joint, I sampled MASH, the TV show back in the 70s.
Okay, yeah.
Bring your mic over. Oh, shit.
All right, kill him. I ain't kill him.
There you go. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Did I do that? They call me killer because I kill shit.
Hey.
I'm just joking.
Get 'em mo, 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 get 'em mo.
You are now Mosaic.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo, get 'em mo.
Hey yo, I was just chillin', but the tennis still dancing. Shot tried 40, I was courtside handsome. 40 tucked on me, scorpions on the visit. Fiend ain't haven't hit the Mars for the ransom. Fiend ain't haven't doing dibble on camera. Hit the brick with the cycle cutter like Chamber. Don't watch clothes, Chloe never see the handle. Fly guy Junior had cracks in his pants. I'm that fucking nigga, you know it. Balenciaga side sweatshirt, blow it. Full Virgil on the curb by the motor. Daytona business, taste to his wizard.
Get 'em mo, get 'em mo,
My
get 'em mo.
bitches, my bitch mind the business. Glock in your mouth, got the barrel by your wisdom. Stripes on the ceiling, it's a Tom Brown kitchen. 36 ounces at the projects. Niggas praying on my downfall, they be flushing. They ain't never had berries written on the tissues. They ain't never had the color name in the trenches. East side nigga, I'm a cocaine wish. Just sold 25 bricks for the cricket. $1 short, and then at the door like who is it? I'm that fucking nigga.
Roberto Cavalli, see the nipples through my shirt. My Daisy Dukes probably drag a nigga through the dirt. Snuck up on his mama, hit the nigga wearing her. Smith West on the Glock, double C's on the purse. And bought a bed sheets, 500 thread count. Almost choked on my grills trying to eat the lamb chop. Swallow 2 pills, hit the ground in my titties. Took a PJ to see Westside City. Literary swamp bitch, niggas can't book me. Came about the mud, same color as a Tootsie. You ain't a boss, you's a pussy. I done snuck up to the top cause they mistook me as a rookie. And I'm that fucking bitch and you know it. Westside gun, swamp princess, how it's never been done this clean, this crisp. Label heads feeling in the meat, snow it like Christmas.
My guy is the Sonic Emperor right now. He got the iron fist right now.
Going crazy.
That was the remix, but it's not. I had So Gone on here with my Monica. So Gone.
Oh. You got that on here?
I got a bind.
Levels.
Yeah, thank you for the cool down. I got like bad reps in my neck and my back right now.
My neck and my back.
And my lower back. Wow. My whole body wants to move.
man, that was
all those rounds of applause.
that was a vibe. That was a whole vibe.
Get 'em, Mo. Get 'em, Mo.
Like,
Get him,
Get 'em,
Mo.
Mo.
Get him, Mo. Get him, Mo. Get him, Mo. Nah,
Yo.
dog, that was a whole vibe. That was a whole vibe.
My
Yo,
goodness. Oh my
like
goodness.
I mean, he went, of course, hip hop. He went house. He went R&B. He kind of covered the bases.
I have never told anyone I'm a fan.
Jeez, that was
so
fire.
much.
Yeah.
That
like
was fire.
ever.
That means a lot. That
That
means
was
a
a
whole
whole
lot.
vibe. That was a whole vibe. See, this was again. I feel like when
man.
people catch this set. Yeah, yo, bro. I hope that phone.
Yo, this is how
ringing.
much energy.
Yeah,
You see the
it was
energy.
vibe. It was vibe. It was vibe. Big,
Our
big, big
legs
vibe.
can't keep shaking.
Big vibe. Big
I
vibe.
appreciate y'all
Big
so
vibe.
much.
Big
My
vibe.
God, thank you.
So again, man, please let the people know how they can get in contact with you.
So I'll be on IG.
IG.
Made MADE _ by BY _ Mozaik MOZAIK.
There we go. There we go.
Made by Mosaic. Get him, Mo.
And who are you? And
Booty
who-
Tang.
and
That's
who are
Booty
you?
Tang.
Who are you?
He's the Booty
And
Tang.
but who are you?
Me. I'm Lady KAMZ. You can reach me on IG, Facebook, TikTok.
All that.
You know.
And I'm NameBrand. Follow me Instagram, NameBrand_music. Follow the Producers Lounge.
The producer.
_producer_lounge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Follow us. Check us out on YouTube. This episode is going to be up on there very soon. So listen, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Truly, truly, truly appreciate y'all. Love is love. Love is love. Peace, 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 peace.
Love and happiness. Peace, love, and happiness.